I can't believe me. I can't. Oh, can't sing that anymore. We're recording. Yeah, it wasn't singing Impala, who is tame. Do you know Impala's a deer?
Yeah.
And so he's like, I'm a tame deer.
It's also a pretty sick Chevy vehicle.
It's not as good as a Malibu. I'm a Malibu truther. Sorry. I get a new Malibu every 5 years.
Can't be mad at it. Remember in high school we had a guy who was like he was like a math teacher / involved with the football team somehow. Mm-hmm. And he would always lease the brand new BMW that came out.
That's gay.
All right.
Gay derogatory.
For No Reason Radio, episode 19, I believe.
We're getting there.
Let me check that.
We're almost at double digits.
Yes, 19. So next week, well, we got to get right into this because it's going to be a pretty lengthy episode. Next week is Sunday. Is going to be the Oscars.
Play the Sunday jingle.
We don't have that.
Oh.
It's not in the budge.
Damn.
So we're going to give our final predictions for the Oscars.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've seen more movies since we first talked about the nominations.
We're more informed.
And do you really hate Timothée Chalamet for what he said about classical music? And
I want to be like, no, he wrong, but like,
kind of right.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me at all. The thing that's confusing is like he has a lot of his family members that are in the ballet and stuff.
Has like his mom and sister.
Doesn't he have an opera singer that's also like, all right, dude, like just go home with that.
To me, it's just funny, like, because I mean, like we've kind of followed Tim through his career. And like he's had this like mystique of like, oh, he's mysterious, you know.
Like, no, dude, he used to,
and it's like he's a YouTuber, he's a bro. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh and you know watches football and is in March Madness. You know, like he's a bro. You know.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah,
he seems like a decent fella. I don't disagree. I'm not out here going like, yo, box slaps. I'm not going like, you understand?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna defend but like I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
People thought he was more cultured than that, I think is what it was.
Yeah. And I was like, why? Why did you think that? All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Actor in a leading role. Mm-hmm. Timmy Shams, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura.
And I did see Blue Moon. I watched Blue Moon.
Oh, we gotta pull that up. There we go.
Oh, can't sing that either.
So, since we did this the last time, you watched Ethan Hawke and Blue Moon.
Yeah.
We both saw Wagner Moura.
Yeah, and I'm afraid since we've seen all of these now.
Yeah.
I don't know, Wagner's up there.
He won the Golden Globe. And
did he? I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, he won the Golden Globe, but we all kind of know the Golden Globe isn't really indicative.
They don't really.
Michael
The
B.
Martian is everyone's favorite comedy.
Yeah.
Ever since that, I've lost all faith in the Golden Globes.
Michael B. Jordan won the Actor Award, former the SAG Award. It's now the Actor Award.
Is that okay?
Yeah, he won that because SAG-AFTRA changed their name. So they're like, well, we can't call it the SAG Awards anymore. We're just call it the Actor Awards. And it's like, well,
that's what that was.
Everyone's going to call you the SAG Awards anyway.
Okay.
Critics' Choice Award, I believe, went to... I think Critics' Choice also went to Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't think has won any of them. Or maybe Timothée Chalamet won. I don't know. To me, I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio, he hasn't really won any of the big awards.
And honestly, even when we saw it, it was just like, this isn't like a powerhouse performance anyways.
It's just he's really good.
Yeah, he's just solid.
Yeah.
He's more of like letting everybody else get in the groove.
Yeah, it's more the parts around him that make his performance.
It's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. Please don't.
To me, Michael B. Jordan's, if we're talking about like demanding performances, Michael B. Jordan literally has to play two different people and make it distinct. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that is like the tougher part to play.
And I did see Blue Moon, and Ethan Hawke is quite good. He has to play like a likable, slimy guy.
Yeah,
and he did that very well
successfully.
But again.
But man, Wagner Moura,
He really killed it. Him and Michael B. I think it's
toss up between the two.
Yeah, him and Michael B.
I think because we know the Academy voting base is like, I think voting ended like 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Academy voting base is international now, and from what I've heard, the Academy is really like pro Sinners, and rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
I think Michael B. Jordan is gonna edge, not by much, but he's gonna get it.
Okay, I don't disagree.
Actor in supporting role: Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value.
It's probably Sean Penn. Probably Sean Penn. Is he one of those guys that doesn't like award shows? He doesn't show up.
He doesn't show up, and if he does show up, he's smoking and like. I would like it if I think Benicio del Toro had the edge on him when this race kind of started before all the award shows. Jacob Elordi, I think he's kind of in the same boat that Paul Mescal's in for Hamnet, is like just happy to be nominated as for how young they are. Delroy Lindo, I think I don't think you can count him out, honestly.
I don't.
Sean Penn is probably for me like the wildest performance. That is like,
I think he's got. I really think he's got it.
And then Stellan Skarsgård.
I haven't seen it yet.
Sentimental Value really is like I don't want to say art house, but it's a very actor-driven drama.
It looks too happy for me. The teaser is that one song. Like, this looks too happy.
No, it is very much the opposite.
Okay.
I watched the trailer before I watched it, and I was like, "What was that trailer?"
Like, this, I don't want a celebration of life.
No, it's very like
it's 8 p.m. on a Tuesday.
No, like the gist of the movie is like a dad who's kind of a jerk tries to reintroduce himself into his daughter's lives, and they're just like, "But you were a jerk." That's the movie. It's not happy at all.
Okay, all right.
But Stellan Skarsgård is very good. But I think Sean Penn might take this one.
I think he's got it.
Actress in a leading role: Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Song Blue, Renate Reinsve in Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone in Begonia.
I really think Rose Byrne's got it. At least in my opinion, of the ones I've seen here. Even though freaking Hamnet's going to win, even though...
Jessie Buckley has kind of been the only one that's been a sure thing. She's won most of the major awards leading up to this.
It's a major award.
I don't know how the hell Kate Hudson got nominated again.
Hey, no.
And Renate Reinsve in Sentimental Value. Again, maybe it's one of those ones that's too in the weeds. Not everybody has seen in the voting base. Yeah. Even though I know that like the new setup was you have to confirm that you've seen the movie, but there's nothing for you to be like, but I didn't. But
write a short summary to prove that you know.
Write a book report.
Yeah.
But I am really glad that Emma Stone got the nom for Begonia.
Yeah, even though I did watch Begonia, I didn't really care for it.
I loved it.
I'm sorry.
Actress in a supporting role: Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value, Inga Ipstadter-Ilias in Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan on Weapons,
Let's
Mizaku
go
in Sinners, and Tiana Taylor One Battle After Another.
Let's go, Amy Madigan.
This was early in the awards season. This was Tiana Taylor's to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had a lot of the support from the Academy or from the entertainment public. Amy Madigan won the actor award for it.
Good.
I think Wonmi Misaku still has a case. Sentimental Value, I think those will kind of cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm.
So
I really, really hope a horror movie gets something.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So like there's a precedent for it.
Did you see Amy Madigan's acceptance speech for the actor award? They handed her the award and she was like, "Oh, there's no penis on this statue."
What? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
And she did the weapons run when she was going.
Oh, no way!
It was great. Animated feature film: Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain, excuse me, and Zootopia 2.
It's probably going to be Little Amelie.
I still think K-pop Demon Hunters, and I don't know what's making me say that. I think it's just the music.
Oh, you don't know what's making you say that?
I am K-pop biased, but I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about the category. to really have a strong opinion. Animated short, Butterfly Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Retirement Plan, and The Three Sisters.
And let me tell you something. I didn't see any of these.
So we're pretty much where we were last time.
Okay.
Casting, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners.
One battle after another, I think, for casting.
Casting.
Seeing that Sean Penn could do that is enough for me. Because I don't see that just looking at him, just like...
Yeah, I again have a really... What is casting? Like every time. yeah. Like, I mean, like, you're going to have to, like, define it for everybody. Like, okay, what are you going by when
like
you're expecting people to vote for it?
Seeing an unconventional...
Because it's not ensemble cast.
Right, but it's like, I see this. I have a vision of you doing something, having range that you don't see.
If that's the case, then I would argue The Secret Agent and Sinners both have kind of equal footing. Secret Agent has a lot of people that
Secret Agent, yeah, you're right.
don't have a lot of film credits to their name.
Same thing with One Battle After Another. It's
And,
mostly models and stuff.
And we found out, she's probably not there yet. Tanya Maria, like the 90-year-old or the 80-year-old lady, like her first acting credit, you know, like that's, and she's excellent.
That's true. Yeah.
Sinners, I forget the actor's name, forgive me, but the cousin that is the musician. Like his first acting role, like, you know, like there's a lot of, and I guess you could argue Chase Infinity, her first big acting role for One Battle. Yeah. So I mean, I think there's three that are kind of in that race.
It's going to Hamnet. I don't know. It's going to Marty Supreme because Tyler the Creator.
Cinematography, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Train Dreams better win this. That is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's got to win.
It's probably the one that you would, like, if you were looking up the word art in the dictionary, Train Dreams is like...
If it doesn't win cinematography, they don't know what cinematography is.
And Sinners also has that aspect ratio change.
They do.
The IMAX.
It's beautiful. That's pretty. But God, Train Dreams, dude.
It is really good.
It's so good.
Where's Joel Edgerton's?
Where are any of that? That sucks. That none of that. That sucked, man.
Costume design: Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners.
I mean, from that, yeah, Frankenstein. Yeah. Just for Mia Goth's outfits alone.
Directing: Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
It's probably going to go to Sinners. I think it's going to go to Sinners.
This has been kind of the toss-up. I think it's toss-up between Sinners and One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson has kind of been winning the directing awards. I think Coogler did win one, but I think it's between those two.
And Hamnet's going to win. Hamnet's that
dark horse.
Hamnet's that one art thing nobody saw that's going to win everything.
Yeah, it's that one.
It's artist.
Yeah,
it's the artist.
It's that one speed skating in the Olympics round where like the first four guys fell and the guy in last was like, "Whoa!"
It's just almost every year there's that one that nobody saw.
Yeah,
you know?
like I'm trying to think who was last year. Honora, you know, like kind of came in. Documentary feature film, The Alabama Solution, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through Rocks, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor.
The only one I saw was The Perfect Neighbor, so I'm going to have to go with that, even though I'm sure there's other better ones.
I haven't seen Perfect Neighbor yet. I probably should have because it's the most accessible.
It is one of those movies that's just like, you have to know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Documentary short film, All the Empty Rooms, Armed with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, Children No More, Were and Are Gone, The Devil is Busy, and Perfectly a Strangeness.
Is Children No More the one that the guy
from CBS
did?
No, that is All the Empty Rooms.
That's All the Empty Rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it.
I hope that wins just because of the emotional distress everyone involved went through.
Yeah, I saw it. It is really good. Kind of have a hard time because it basically is just a CBS Sunday morning segment. That's basically kind of what it turned into.
Sure.
Even though it's not what it started as, CBS, like, I think 2/3 of the way when he was working on it, they were like, no, we'll have that on the show. And
they actually put it on Sunday morning?
Yeah, the guy, I forget his name.
On the road guy, right?
Yeah. It's like Hartman.
Steve Hartman.
Yeah. He starts the documentary basically saying like they would always send him to areas that had like school shootings, and he always had to come up with a feel good story. Like, let's talk about the lunch lady that locked the doors, or how the community came together afterwards.
The blood drive.
Yeah, and he was like, it gets kind of soul sucking how you kind of have to find the positive in like the worst thing imaginable.
Smile like you mean it.
Yeah. And so that's when he came up with this idea of going to the different homes of the children that were killed. And he was doing it kind of behind all of his boss's back. Like it was kind of like a personal project for him. And then I want to say like 2/3 into the short film, he told his bosses what he was working on. And they were like, yeah, we'll feature that. You know, so I mean, props to them, but it does feel like a CBS Sunday morning segment.
Okay.
Film editing, F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
Oof. I mean, F1's editing is good.
That is probably their best.
It's good.
This and sound design are probably F1's best chances. I also think it's their only chances.
Editing, though?
I'm partial to...
Sin it up.
Actually, One Battle After Another. But there
For
is
editing?
But yeah, but there is a lot of oneers in it. So I was
Yeah.
like, Sinners is also really good. All this is just Sinners and One Battle After Another. But yeah, I personally would lean One Battle.
Okay.
International feature. Brazil, The Secret Agent. France, It Was Just an Accident. Norway, Sentimental Value. Spain, Surat. And Tunisia, The Voice of Hind Rajab.
Ooh. I think it's probably, we know which two it's going to be between for us.
I think you are It Was Just an Accident homeboy.
I am, yeah.
And I am the Secret Agent guy. You know?
Secret Agent son, or It Was Just an Accident daughter.
I do. I really adore Secret Agent.
And we can't count out The Voice of Hind Rajab. That just sounds like a really interesting premise. I do want to check it out.
There actually has been like a big kind of pro-Zionism, pro-Palestinian kind of clash between this movie, because this movie is about, I think it's based in Gaza.
The Voice of Hind
Rajab.
Yeah.
And I think there is a pretty large contingency of Zionist creators that are trying to get this like
quashed.
Yeah.
I do want to check it out a lot.
That is like a political reason to kind of see a movie. Anytime it's like a banned book. Anytime they tell you can't read this, you gotta read it.
You gotta get it immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight. How about that?
Settled.
You know,
wasn't going to. Out of spite, I am. Live action short film, Butcher Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, and Jane Austen's period drama, The Singers, and Two People Exchanging Saliva. This is one that I think it's pretty much going to be the same as last for me. I don't know.
just the funnest name. How about Two People Exchanging Saliva?
I think you picked that last time too.
Oh,
makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein, Kukuho, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister.
it's good. Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's Frankenstein.
Music, original score, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners.
Sinners, for sure. Come on. What? What else?
I do love Ludwig Göransson, but there is something. It's very powerful if you can get me with a score, and it's just ding, 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 boom, and that's what One Battle After Another is. Like those big orchestral like hits, like when you first see Sean Penn in the church with Jason Finity. Like it's like they make you recall moments. Like it's so good.
All right.
Music, original song, Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless Music. Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. Train Dreams from Train Dreams. I think this is Dear Me from Sinners all the way.
You mean I Lied to You?
Or excuse me. Yeah, I Lied to You from Sinners. Yeah, that's the big ballad with the house.
It's probably
burning down.
Probably going to be that, even though Golden is
the biggest one.
Quite the earworm.
Golden is definitely the most successful of all these other songs.
For sure.
But I mean, Train Dreams wasn't trying to sell vinyls, so I mean. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm done with the train dream slander in this house right now. Ridiculous.
All right, so now for the big one. Best Picture, we have Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, Sentimental Values, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
I know we said this last time. Why is F1 here?
For funsies.
Who brought F1?
Apple.
Whose man's is this?
Who let him in?
Who? You're so old, dude. Go home.
It's now, if we're going by the previous award shows, One Battle After Another won almost all of them.
Sure.
They won the Directors Guild of America award. They won the Producers Guild of America award. I think they won the Gotham City Film Festival awards. Like they've won almost every single award they've been in.
Overall, I think it is the best movie here. Yeah, it probably will win. Sinners is also right there.
Yeah.
I'm holding out for my boy Train Dreams. I'm holding him out. It's a beautiful film.
Production design, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners.
Production design is Frankenstein.
I could see Sinners popping up in there.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Sound.
It's going to be Hamnet, though. It's good. Who are we kidding?
Sound.
Who are we kidding? All of these are Hamnet. They're all Hamnet, dude.
A Hamnet sweep.
Yes. Hamnet sweep. Let's get it going.
All the speeches are going to be like, I had no speech. I never saw this coming. Sound, we have F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Surratt.
For sound?
F1 might be popping up in there.
God, for sound, I don't even know. F1's up there, but Who Brought They Mans? It's probably gonna be Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah. We got to see Surratt. Why didn't we watch Surratt?
We'll talk. I'll tell you afterwards. I did see a thing. Visual effects: Avatar: Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, The Lost Bus, and Sinners.
Hamnet.
Visual.
It's Hamnet, dude. It's all Hamnet. Always has.
Tell you
been.
what, I'll flip a table over if Jurassic World. That's not okay. What are we doing?
Damn.
Writing, adapted screenplay, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams.
You know what? I did like the screenplay of Begonia.
It's based on a South Korean movie.
Yeah,
sure.
or a movie or a book.
I think it's an adaptation of a book.
Yeah, the book is. But I really enjoyed I'm a writing girly, and I I really liked the writing of Begonia, even though I didn't care for the.
And then we did kind of talk about Frankenstein after we saw that. There was some things that looked like they added for kind of flavor.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know like how much of the hardcore book people were like offended by any of it.
The hardcore book people hated it. As far as
don't they all?
Yeah. I guess. But Train Dreams. And that's not even a joke.
Again, previous awards, this has gone to One Battle After Another.
Okay. Holding out for my boy Train Dreams.
And then original screenplay writing, we have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
You know what I'm going to pick?
And again,
It Was Just an Accident.
Sinners historically has won the previous awards for this one. It Was Just an Accident. That's an interesting one because I think we talked about it on last episode where it's like it doesn't sound like a lot of it was like on rails. Like there was a lot of improv and
not a lot of writing going on.
Making up stuff as you go. Like, oh, we can use this location.
And we might be wrong. It might have been completely word for word from the page.
Yeah,
we simply don't know because it's impossible to get the man to do an interview.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I would not be mad if it was just an extra one.
Yeah. Also, Blue Moon's writing was excellent. It actually is like a writing movie. It's about a guy who wrote a bunch of stage plays, and it's very, very heavy, very dialogue heavy. So Blue Moon's also possible to win that.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see next Sunday.
Yeah. This crap out of here. We're wrong about everything. Hamnet sweep. Let's go.
All right, let's move on.
Let's get into our spotlight movie of the week.
No other choice.
No other choice. Snubbed as you could get this year.
Do you agree, or are you just playing with
It should have been nominated for something.
International feature.
Yeah.
Like,
give it something because it deserved something. I just don't care for the whole
thing.
I don't care for a lot of Korean movies like Parasite. It's just like every scene is like a new theme. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When I first watched Parasite, it was like
I can't. It's hard to follow.
They don't do what Western filmmakers do, where they like kind of linger with the idea for a bit. It's just like, okay, we're moving on to the next discovery.
Yeah,
you know, and it's just like, oh, well, I thought we were.
And
focusing
it doesn't really
on...
tie everything up. It kind of just abandons some premises.
Yeah, I get that. It's kind of disjointed, but I mean, the overall, like
it's great. It's got a great, interesting message, and it's the overall message is there.
Yeah, the overall kind of story, or I guess like kind of theme they're trying to hammer home, is very similar to Parasite. It's very anti-capitalism. It is a story about a guy who is really connected to this title that he had before that he kind of loses.
It was his entire identity, basically.
Yeah, he loses it, and then he kind of is so attached to it, he's afraid to kind of pivot away or adapt. And he's like, nope, I have to get that same thing that I had. And it's to be another cog in the machine, you know?
He has to be.
Yeah.
Is everything. What is the original title?
Yeah.
Under the on the
those are actors.
No, right. They're under No Other Choice original title. Is that something in Korean?
That's Korean. That's
Ellos soga
opsera.
Okay.
Opsera means to not have.
To not have any other choice.
Upso.
Okay.
My Korean's not that good.
All right.
But yeah, so basically, we'll get spoiler free for at first. This is about a guy who worked at a paper company. Things seem to be going well, and then he is fired abruptly. And instead of pivoting away, doing something new, like his wife, who I loved his wife's, like that character.
I liked her.
She's very supportive. Yeah. Instead of pivoting to anything else, or, you know, he wants to go back to being a paper guy working at a paper factory.
He won Paper Man of the Year in 2020.
Yeah, they don't just give those away. I don't have one of those. It's like, oh well. So anyways, he kind of hatches this elaborate plan to create a fake paper company.
Red Pepper.
Yeah. To get,
I love how that sounds in Korean.
Red
Pepper.
He hatches this plan to create this fake paper company to get the top candidates to apply that are also unemployed. And he will then kill them. And so when they apply for actual paper company jobs, they will be ineligible because they'll be dead. And he's going to be the name on the top.
Right.
And this movie is very funny. I was laughing out loud at times. It is chaotic. Like you kind of expect.
Incredibly.
It's kind of like those movies where you'll have like a guy that's like top of the line secret agent, and they can't stop fumbling the ball.
Like The Killer, like Michael Fassbender's The Killer. He just keeps messing.
Or like
he just keeps messing up constantly. Or like A Fish Called Wanda. Have you ever seen that?
I've not.
Where one of the Monty Python guys tries to kill an old lady the entire movie and keeps failing. He accidentally kills her dog at one point and he just breaks down crying.
Or like One Battle After Another, like Leonardo DiCaprio's character, like he can't remember a simple code, you know. And the entire movie is like, what? Just come on, just give me.
Yeah. Incompetent Hitman is very funny. My favorite.
He is very incompetent, and like you, at times you root for him, and at times you're like, oh god, get caught by the police already.
I wanted this guy to get caught so bad. I was really annoyed with this guy.
Yeah.
About 2/3 of the way with him, I'm like, oh my god, just do it or don't.
Yeah.
Please.
Because again with Western structures, how you would do it is like, okay, if you go to the first guy, You either do it or don't do it.
Yeah. Or you screw up and
then you go to the next one. This one, he screws up and he's like, but I got to go back.
Right.
Like he goes back to one of the guys like 2 or 3 times. It's just like, you should have been out of there.
There's like 5 red herrings before he actually does anything to this guy, to the first guy he wants to kill. Yeah. There's like, first he catches his wife cheating and it's like, well, maybe he's going to like frame that guy.
Yeah.
Or he's going to frame the wife of this guy he's trying to kill.
Or he's going to let him know. And like, maybe it's going to, cause like, I don't want to get into spoilers too fast, but there are like hints like, oh, this guy could like self-destruct on his own if he's pushed a little bit.
Easily could let the guy kill himself.
Yeah. He's like, but I got to put myself there.
None of that does. None of that happens.
Yeah. That's exactly like, I agree with you, but for me, that's what kind of like made it like, it's like watching a car crash. You're just you're like wincing the entire time.
Yeah, yes. It was so unsatisfying. Maybe it's not supposed to be.
No.
Because it's a killing of a person and you're not supposed to be satisfied.
It's not supposed to be clean, cut, and dry. It's supposed to be dirty and messy.
Oh my God. Just talking about it is just like, oh my God, just kill him or something.
Yeah. So yeah, like that's basically the premise of the movie, and we can now kind of get into spoilers.
Yeah, he's trying to kill these people so he can get a job back. And there's a whole thing with his garden. I never understood
He's a big garden guy.
He's a huge garden guy, and I don't really understand the connection between. There's something there. They wouldn't keep showing that he's a great gardener. Is it because maybe he could be a gardener instead of paper? Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think he has a wife in the movie. He has a wife and a family.
Yeah.
And is it 2 golden retrievers?
Yeah. There's something 2. Both of them are something 2.
Yeah. It's like Il-san.
Il-2 and
I forgot 1 and 2.
San-2.
Maybe. But yeah, he has a beautiful family, a nice house, and he loses his job, and they start making cuts to their financials to kind of keep the house. That's like a big thing for them, is because I think it was her dad's house at one point, isn't it?
It was his father's house.
Yeah. And
his father killed himself in the house.
Sentimental value coming back again.
Spoiler. Okay. But it's not to see it now. All right.
All these movies are alike. So yeah, it's a big deal for him to keep the house, and they start making cuts. Like the wife can't go to tennis classes anymore. A big thing that's really endearing is that I guess the daughter, what are they?
Who is autistic?
That's what I got the vibe of.
Yeah,
but I couldn't recall if they actually said it.
She only repeats things people say.
Yeah,
she only echoes, and other than that, she's nonverbal. And she is a savant at cello.
Yeah, and the funny thing is the family's like, we've never heard her play. Like she won't play at the house. Right. But you'll see her in front of the TV, and she like has the hand movements down. Knows
it's copying exactly the hand movements.
And so that's one of the things they have to give up. They can't keep a teacher for her, even though they would really much like her.
No, they do keep the teacher.
Oh, that's right.
They sacrifice everything so she can keep doing it.
Yeah, at one point, I think the teacher's like, I can't be her teacher.
She's better than
too
me.
Good.
She's better than me. She needs like
professional.
She needs to be in an orchestra immediately. Like,
Yeah. And like the son, I like the son's character a lot because he kind of, you get the vibe that he's like, oh, I'm going to earn some money for the family. Yeah. So like his best buddy, whose dad owns a cell phone shop, his buddy's like, let's rob my dad's place.
We could sell these. And they get caught immediately.
Yeah. And so anyways, he makes this fake paper company. His original plan is he goes to apply he's telling his wife like, all these interviews are going great.
And he's gone to
then
maybe
you
one
cut
interview.
to one of them, and he's like on his knees outside of a bathroom, like begging a guy to let him like have a job. And the guy that's called to like get this, crazy guy without a job out of there is this other guy that has the same position that he had. And so he's and he's like a drinker. He's like a big whiskey guy, which in South Korea is not saying much. They're all really into whiskey.
Okay. I was lost at that point.
Oh,
For a second, I didn't really know what was going on in that scene. Like, who are these people? What is he begging them for?
he wanted them to have an interview with him after he was telling his wife. Like,
That was his previous company?
No. That was a new one he was trying to get into.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like he's telling his wife, yeah, these interviews are going great. They were not going great.
Yeah.
And so he sees this guy who basically has the same position he had at this other paper company. And he's like, you're not even that good. Like, he's like, you don't care about the paper like I do, you know? So he kind of stalks him, you know?
He's got the guy he stalks. It has like a YouTube presence.
Yeah.
And so he watches, like, he just rewatches his videos. Where
he like drinks whiskey. That's another thing. When the guy kicks him out of there, he gives him like equivalent like $5 to like go to a bar and tells him like, go there, have a drink. And that's kind of a theme that pops up throughout the movie is the idea of like alcohol addiction, because he used to be a drinker,
an angry drunk.
Yeah.
And he struck his stepson, which you find out that the son is not his.
Yeah. The daughter is. But he married the mother when she was single.
And the son is 2, and the son doesn't know that he's not his biological father.
Yeah, which that's kind of one of those, in the West it happens more often, but in Asia it is kind of like
it's almost taboo to marry a single
mother. It is kind of like and if there is a marriage, there is always that kind of thing hanging over their heads where it's like
I could have just left you.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. But yeah, so he stops drinking, gets married to this woman who brought the stepson with her, and
at one point he did hit him.
Yeah.
She says beat. I don't know if that's a mistranslation, because beat in my mind is like
savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah.
not good, but like that's 2 very different things.
Yeah.
I got really drunk and hit him once. I got drunk and beat him. Beat means happens a lot to me.
Or
that's what beat means to me.
Or it wasn't just one hit; it was several.
It was multiple hits over several times.
Instances.
Getting drunk.
Yeah,
that's what beat means to me.
Yeah.
Now, what does beat mean to you?
Right. So yeah, like this connection with alcohol, like, kind of pops up with him a lot, and it's kind of a Korean thing, an Eastern thing, is the businessman alcohol culture. Like if you're thinking about Japan, where you see the businessmen, as soon as they clock out, they go to the bars and they don't leave until 4 a.m. You know, that's kind of ingrained in the culture of, if you are a very successful businessman, you are very social, you are a good drinker. And the fact that he's not just goes to further show you as the audience that, oh, he actually really cares about the job and the paper part of it. Like he like it's in his blood, you know.
Maybe his family, but I don't know. Maybe just he cares about the job, not his family. I don't know.
I think that is kind of what it's trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Is like he likes what it can do for his family, but he's not doing it for his family.
Yeah. Over the course of the movie, you realize more and more he's not doing it for his family.
He's doing it for him.
He's doing it. This is for him, and he is kind of psychotic.
Yes. He hatches a plan to kill.
He is. Well, at first I thought he was just desperate. You know, he's just a desperate person in a desperate situation. But by the end, it's like, no, he's awful.
Yeah.
This guy. This is an awful man.
This is a movie where there's a lot of similarities with like Parasite. Again, probably one of the other biggest South Korean movies that kind of deal with this concept of inequality.
Sure.
Where you have a family that are so desperate that they hatch an entire plan to kind of inject themselves into this rich family's life.
Yeah, but the thing with Parasite, that family, they were doing it for each other.
Yeah.
This guy's.
Yeah. Like he
does not.
Yeah. He doesn't give off the vibe that he's doing it for love of the family.
Which is what I was confused by. Why isn't he just killing these people then? Why? Because then we fast forward to him, the first guy he wants to kill. He lives in this house in the wild, kind of the country, and he sees that a young man is coming out of his wife's, that is not out of the guy who's trying to kill his wife's window.
Yeah.
Who is not.
When I first saw that, I assumed it was like, oh, it's their son sneaking out of his room. I didn't realize that was the wife's bedroom
No, that is a.
When you first saw it, you immediately were
Immediately
like,
was like, yeah, that's his wife's window. Yeah.
oh, I did not. I was like, oh, there's his son sneaking out. You know.
Oh no, that was because I don't know. It was just kind of he looked
The
like
vibe.
a bad boy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I don't know. He didn't seem like young, but whatever. And then immediately from that, they're going on a walk in the woods.
Yeah.
The couple that he was trying to kill. It's stuff like that. It's just like it just seems uncharacteristic from scene to scene. That was my issue sometimes.
Like they don't keep the same kind of vibe.
Right.
They cut to a different thing, and it's like, oh, so we're not doing anything at the house.
Why, you're not
Yeah.
mad about that then.
Yeah.
And it's completely different from what
But
it was 30 seconds ago.
After watching it and realizing he had no idea about the affair, did it kind of fix it a little bit for you?
Not really. It didn't, because it's still uncharacteristic of the wife to just be like, I'm just going to go on a lovely walk with my husband and picnic in the woods now.
After having sex with this dude.
And berating him that he's a loser, stop drinking, I hate you, go away. And then the next scene they're in the woods.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that.
Yeah, but I did like the every single spouse you see, despite, I mean, she is having an affair. She is very supportive. Like she could have left at any point.
Yeah, which is why I love the main guy's wife in this.
Yeah,
I thought the actress was terrific.
he's great. Let's go back to the first guy.
Yeah.
And this is where like I didn't want to get into it in the spoiler-free part, but the guy, the other salaryman who is without a job, he is a drinker,
Very much.
and he kind of has the vibe of like, oh, I'm gonna fall into the bottle at any point and kind of forget about everything.
Mm.
You think that the main character is going to tell him like, hey, your wife's having an affair, and kind of, all right, that's one down.
Yeah.
But instead, he kind of keeps it a secret to himself. Has that instance with finding them in the woods.
Yeah, he's following them, sees they're coming up the hill where he's hiding, runs into the woods, hides, and watches them have a picnic together.
Yeah.
And then the one guy that he wants to kill gets a phone call. Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Then he goes away, and so the wife is just like walking back on her own. The main guy gets bit by a snake, and he falls in front of the wife.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, okay.
And he's wearing like a full suit, isn't he?
Yeah.
And the wife,
And
like,
the wife's
sucking venom.
his ankle, which is, as that's not what you do.
Yeah.
I thought was funny.
When he's on his phone afterwards and is like,
He's
do
like,
not suck the venom
yeah.
out. He's like, ah.
She's like, you have to keep it above your heart and you need to suck it out. And then he goes home and he's like, keep it below your heart and do not suck it out.
He's like, ah, shabba.
Because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that's not what you do.
Yeah.
But and so, and that scene is like weirdly sexually charged.
Yeah, kind of.
So I'm just like, is he gonna like have some kind of manipulate the wife into doing it?
Yeah.
No, that's the second thing that he could have done. He could have done the affair angle. He could have done the wife angle. He doesn't do either of those.
But instead, he comes back the next day with waders on.
What?
And he I guess was it his dad or his grandpa that was in the Korean War?
His grandfather was in Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam, and he has a pistol.
Yes.
That is kind of like put in like a commemorative box, on the mantelpiece, and he takes it and he hides it with a replica gun, puts it there, and so he's like, all right, I'm gonna kill this guy with this gun, and he sneaks into the house. I think the wife is in the middle of having another sexual encounter with the guy, right? Or is she gone?
No, because she's there when it happens.
That's right. Yeah. So he's sneaking throughout the house.
There's a whole scene before that, though.
Which one?
Where he pretends to call him from Red Pepper Paper in the house when the guy was coming home.
That's right.
And he's just like, hello, this is...
he does it to like kind of protect him. He doesn't want him to see his wife.
Why is he doing this?
But you would be like, no, let it happen.
Why does he care about this so much?
Let it happen and you can go. But I think it's to show you that, all right, he's not a seasoned killer. He's not a psychopath. He kind of feels bad for the guy because he sees himself.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. He's like, oh, I wouldn't want to see my wife having an affair. And he does think his wife has an affair later. So he doesn't want to see himself in these guys that he's killing. So he doesn't want to think of them as like losers, because he's like, I'm not a loser, Yeah,
he's trying to kill a mirror version of himself.
Yeah.
And he is a selfish psycho. So okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So he finds a guy listening to records. Awesome room, by the way. Like,
yes, he's got a sweet deck.
Yeah. So he's drinking and listening to music, and he's got the gun, and he's like yelling at him because the guy won't turn it down. I love this scene. This is my favorite scene. And he's like, your wife was giving you reasonable suggestions. It's like, why didn't you just listen to her?
Like, you don't understand. They're yelling at each other over the music.
And then the wife hears this guy she doesn't know pointing a gun at her husband, batting on her behalf. And she's like, yeah, I did. And he's like, whoa. I love that scene so much. Like,
yeah. That's the only scene that's like the humor really lands. And then they all wrestle over the gun.
Yeah, he leaves it there.
He loses it because he wouldn't shoot anybody.
Yeah.
Again, because I don't know.
He's not a seasoned killer.
All right.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to kill these people. He just wants his job. So he leaves with the gun, and then the wife grabs the gun and kills her husband, and then buries him with the gun. Yeah. And she's like, "All right, I'm just gonna live in this house with, the side piece, Yeah. And so he has to go back to the house a third time to dig up the body and grab his gun.
Right. Yeah. In the rain.
So again, this is one of those instances, like for a Western story, one visit to the house, that's all you need, gone.
Yeah, he goes back three or four times to the same house where he didn't even kill the guy.
Yeah. And so the next one, who's the next one?
It was the shoe salesman.
Was it only 2 or 3?
It was only 2 guys that he killed.
Okay.
No, it was 3 guys. Because the third guy was the guy the guy he kept watching on YouTube.
He's the last guy, right?
He's the last guy.
Yeah. So
the second guy is the shoe salesman.
Yeah. The second guy is the shoe salesman who, decent guy, kind of nice,
Very nice. Not a good shoe salesman.
Yeah, he goes to stake him out as just a guy buying shoes, and like he gets a little bit of exposition from the guy that like his daughter is also playing an instrument, I believe.
I don't remember.
Or his daughter is doing something that needs financial backing similar to him and his daughter with the cello. And so he kind of has like a dad moment of like, oh, like I really do want to buy my daughter some nice shoes, And this guy is like, oh, like I'll stay after work until you can come up with the money, and then you think he's gonna do it there, and it's not really what happens. Again, another instance of you think something's going to happen, and it kind of goes off at a different.
I don't know
direction.
if that's a red herring or something else.
Yeah,
MacGuffin, whatever.
Instead, he sets up an elaborate. Oh, my car broke down, and he got the guy's number somehow, or he called the shoe place. I don't know. And the guy goes to help him, and he actually kills him. Like he does actually shoot him. And
Not cleanly.
Yeah. I thought he was going to put him in his own trunk and just leave the body, or like push the car off the cliff. Instead, he puts the body in the trunk and goes home.
I do like the shot of him going, he's got the gun.
Yeah, he doesn't want the blood splatter. Yeah. Yeah, just further pointing out like he is not a good killer. He's not good at this.
It's not even good. It's just like there's a part of him that's got to know he could do something else.
Yeah.
Because, by the way, we skipped to the part, he did have another job.
Yes. What was he doing?
He was stocking shelves at a big box store.
Yeah, like a Costco kind of.
Or he was doing like a warehouse, like at a Sam's Club type of place.
Yeah. And not really a fan of it. His wife wasn't working then, was she?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's after that where he stops going to that, where it's kind of brought up like, ooh, you might need to work.
Yeah, somebody in this house got to work.
And she gets a part-time job as a
dental hygienist.
Yeah. Or is it a dental hygienist or is it a dental assistant? And she's telling everybody it's a dental hygienist.
I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what the difference is.
I think she's telling everyone she's a dental hygienist. And then there's a scene where one of her friends, when she had money, comes to see her. And he's like, oh, you're a dental hygienist now. And then the actual dental hygienist comes in. He's like, you can go.
No, I don't.
That's how I got the scene.
I read that. I was confused by that scene, so you might be right. But like, I'm not Korean. I'm just like, are dental hygienists looked down on?
No.
Or it was like, this is my rich friend who I also used to be kind of rich with.
No, I think dental assistant is like you're not actually working on teeth. You're handing tools over. Dental hygienist is you actually are working on the teeth. So I didn't get the vibe that she was supposed to be working on teeth, and then she goes to get started, and then the dental hygienist is like, what are you doing?
I think that she saw. This is a former rich friend who, like she's working again, which means she's not rich anymore. And then the dentist comes over, because that's the dentist.
Yeah.
The guy is not a hygienist.
Yeah.
The dentist comes over and he's like, he sees the awkward social situation and he gets her out of it. That's what I saw.
Column A, column B.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
It has been like 2-3 weeks since I've seen it, so
You're wrong.
it is kind of
Wrong.
not as fresh as the other ones have.
All right.
I'm usually talking about these like minutes after I've seen it. So he kills the guy, takes the body home. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that he buries at home, where you think he's gonna chop him up, and again another instance of thinking like, oh, he can do this, and he's like, doesn't have it in him.
No, he thinks it's easier for him to bend the body into an awkward shape with metal, with copper wiring,
like a bonsai branch. Yeah.
Like that's easier than cutting it up, bro. I think it's more disgusting to like break the body into like an awkward thing,
like
and
an
then
egg. Yeah.
That's weirder to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is a psychopathic thing to do.
I don't know.
So yeah, he
Maybe
does,
you want to do it because it was more familiar to him.
well, he does like throw up. I don't think he wanted to cut up a body. I think that was like
Nobody wants
too
to cut
far
up a
gone.
body,
But yeah,
but you want to.
the hoof.
Nobody wants to cut. Nobody wants to cut it up, but nobody also wants to bend it. And
Well, that's what he knows.
I don't know. Yeah,
He's like, I don't want to deal with the blood. I don't want to deal with cutting up a body. Like it makes me sick. So he bends it into a shape and digs it under a tree.
Yeah,
and
then,
plants a tree there.
His son, who is smoking, they touched on earlier that he's smoking. He goes up to the roof to smoke, and he sees his dad in the greenhouse
Yeah.
doing that. Or he doesn't quite see it. He sees something.
He sees that his dad's trying to cover something up with tarps.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't want to be
sees
seen.
like he can't quite see that it's a body because he's got.
Yeah, he sees like I think it's like a leg.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, kind of confused.
Yeah.
And also before this, that kind of subplot leans in with the son who got caught for stealing phones. At this point, the dad is kind of, after the first guy, is kind of a little bit more confident, I'll say. And
he also gets more confident because there's that scene where after the boys try to steal the phones, the dad who owns the store, the wife goes to that guy and is like, you get your son to admit it was his idea and I'll sleep with you.
Yeah. That happens a little bit later, but yeah.
No, that was before that.
Well, we should set that up before.
Okay.
So, no. I mean, set up that character, the dad, before, because it gets to a point where they have to put their house on the market, like because no money and the dental hygienist thing isn't really paying off. So they begrudgingly put the house on the market, and the son's friend, whose dad owns the cell phone store, comes for a viewing. And the thing is, like, it's kind of gross that like they're still living in the house while the lady's like, oh, in this room, and he's like trying to get like clothes on.
I like that. He's just his ears are coming up. He's trying to get the pants on really quick.
Yeah. And so the dad makes advances to the wife there. He's like, oh, it's a nice mattress.
Nice mattress.
Yeah. And so the phone stealing incident happens, and you're right. The mom kind of, well, I know this guy's into me. Maybe I can convince him to not press charges.
And right after she does that, the main character walks up and he lays the business down.
As he's smoking. And it's like a hardcore, like, this is bullshit, and you know it.
Yeah.
You know? And he kind of lays the wood down, and the dad of the cell phone kid is kind of like, all right, kind of backs off. Which I thought another scene that I enjoyed, because the wife isn't expecting this from her husband.
Mm-hmm. Her wife's been kind of impotent for a minute.
Yeah, and so seeing this, she's like,
oh,
nice, yeah.
Nice.
And so,
wow.
After that, they bury the cell phones.
Not all of them.
Did
you notice that?
Which ones?
He finds them up there, and he only grabs half of them.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that. So they decide to bury them, because like if they end up finding the phones,
and he finds the cigarettes up there too.
Yeah, and he lets his kid smoke, and that's
Cools.
Yeah. South Korea, they smoke all the time.
Right. I was like, is that a popular thing in Korea? Is cools?
I mean, smoking is.
I know smoking is, but like cools?
Being honest, smoking's kind of sick.
Smoking's awesome, actually.
So yeah,
I'm actually weirdly while we're recording this, it's been exactly a year since I've had a cigarette.
Don't you miss it? So
anyway. Oh, you're gay now. Okay.
So anyways, that's two people down, and you're right. He goes back to the third guy, which is a character we've seen in the beginning of the movie,
the final boss, if you will,
who escorts him out of the second place he tried.
Who in the famous holding the plant over the head image from this movie?
Yeah, from the posters and billboards.
He could have killed him at the beginning of the movie, but
he's inspired. That's what I'm going to call my fake paper company.
Which is so dumb.
That's great. That's great.
It's dumb. No, it's not. He could have just. The end of the movie is right here.
No, he would still have.
He has to go through all of that and then do the same thing.
But I mean, like he would still have to kill the other two or go after the other two.
Not necessarily. The one guy was an alcoholic. The other guy was a struggling shoe salesman.
We don't know that.
We do know that.
Some K-pop star could have come in and like, give me 10 pairs of these. G-Dragon comes in, gets 20 pairs. He's like, you know what? Screw paper. I'm a shoe guy now.
Exactly. They would have been out of the business. This problem would have taken care of itself if you just kill the guy in the beginning at the plant.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
No. No, definitely yes.
So he had already come to this guy groveling and begging, and then he, like you said, he's been watching his YouTube video. He's been watching his YouTube videos, knows what he's into. Shows up at his house with a bunch of liquor. And he's
at the end. This is at the end.
Yeah,
I was talking about he follows him at the beginning, like almost near the beginning of the movie. He finds him, follows him,
and is planning on throwing a plant.
He's the guy that he wants to kill is talking on a phone beneath him, and he climbs up to the top of a
building,
little tenement, and he holds a plant above his head while the water's leaking on his head. He's just like,
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's actually
it's the image.
It's this part.
It's like the image from the whale. That was used in all the marketing.
Yeah.
You know what, chance?
The whale?
The whale, yeah. It's like it's every now and
God, I'm so sorry.
There's every now and then there's a movie that has one image.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, the one image from this.
There actually is. Let me see if I can find it.
What? No other choice. No nominations. Billboard. What is this now?
This is the billboard that No Other Choice came out with after there was no nominations. A snub above the rest. F your consideration. Which I thought was great.
Where is that at?
This is in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, Neon paid for it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But
so they know. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, that is that scene. He doesn't kill him then. Comes back later towards the end of the movie with a bunch of liquor. And he's kind of coming up as being like a bro. Like, hey, I'm not desperate for a job anymore. Let's just drink.
I'm just meeting you at the end of your driveway in the woods.
Yeah, really secluded. Nice spot.
Beautiful house.
And he kind of goes in and he's talking with the guy. He's pouring shots for them, but he's like not drinking. He's dumping it in a bowl next to him. Again, the whole alcoholism, drinking thing comes up again. And he's slowly convincing the guy of like, the bosses at the paper company, they want me to work more and I just can't because it's too much. Like maybe having another guy would be perfect for everyone, And he's kind of like, that's really good. You should tell them that, He's like, but they wouldn't believe me. And so he kind of believes that he can do it without killing him,
just for a second.
Yeah. And then it gets to the point where the guy's like, I want you to drink with me. I want to see you actually like, and they do
Jaeger bombs.
Is it Jaeger? I don't think it's Jaeger.
Whatever you call them, where you put the shot in the beer.
Yeah, it's soju and beer. Somek.
Okay.
Because mekju is beer, soju, and then together, somek.
Got it.
And so he chugs it like a champ. Like, I thought it looked good.
Like I used to.
Yeah. And so at this point, the wife is kind of getting... At this point, I think they've been visited by the police.
Yes.
Just before this, police are kind of getting suspicious of the string of former salarymen that have been killed.
Former paper.
All in paper.
Guys.
And so...
But I wouldn't even consider these guys salarymen. I don't know if that applies
like
to
under
this.
like more middlemen.
It's like a, it's a factory job, really.
Yeah. So the police are coming in. It's not because they believe he's a suspect. It's like, you may be in danger.
Right.
Like it's like a
They're
warning.
kind of warning him.
Yeah.
He does slip up a little bit.
Yeah.
When they're interviewing him, he said, "I can't believe these guys got killed." And he's like, "I didn't say killed."
Yeah.
The elder detective that's
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is like, "I didn't say killed."
Which this is the same guy from Memoir of a Murderer, the police detective.
No kidding.
Yes. He's the one that befriends the guy who keeps
Right.
losing his
He's
memory.
like, "I'm not going to retire till I find this guy."
Yeah,
That guy?
That's the guy. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep.
All right.
Makes an appearance here. And he's I think he's more serious police officer, like detective in this one. Plays it a lot.
Pretty smaller part.
Yeah. So anyways, the wife after this this conversation with the police starts to grow more suspicious. The son's like, "I saw Dad digging something the other night, And she goes to dig up where you assume it's where the body is. And she's like, it kind of, I think we all know that she found the body.
She finds what looks like a body, and then she immediately stops digging.
Yeah, she leaves it.
Because she doesn't want to know that her husband killed someone.
Yeah. And so she's calling him as he is like, he drank with the guy so much that the guy's passed out.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he, again, way too many steps to kill a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was immediately like, just push him in the water, drown him,
Just make it look like an accident.
Like he was full of beer and liquor, like just drown him. But instead he's like, no, I got to put saran wrap over his head and put food in his stomach to make it seem like he choked on his vomit while he was at home.
Which is what almost happened to him.
Yeah.
Which I remember that his wife mentions, I should have just let you.
Yeah.
When they're having an argument, it's like, maybe I should have just let you choke on your own food while you were drunk that one time.
Yeah. But again, it's a decent callback, but it is one of those ones where it's like, it could have been done way easier.
And also,
digging him.
If I'm a cop, I'm like, he didn't do this to himself, because there's vomit all over his face.
Yeah.
It's like something was stuck to his face and made the food go over here too.
Yeah.
Because he didn't clean that up.
And then, but like we need to have access to make it look like he was eating a lot. So we're going to dig just his head above ground. There's no dirt on his clothes when you dug him back. Yeah. The whole thing's kind of ridiculous.
There's a hole outside.
Yeah.
A man-sized hole outside. The hell.
Yeah. It's just a weird way to do it, but okay.
Yeah.
He plants the scene to make it look like the guy choked in his sleep and the guy's dead. And the wife calls him as he's doing this, and he's like, "Oh," and he's painting it as another.
Doesn't she FaceTime him?
Yeah.
And like the dead guy's right here, and he's talking like this.
He's like, "Oh, everything's fine, honey," and he's painting it almost like this is one of the things he's got to do to get a potential job. Like it's a job opportunity for him to be out doing this, and she doesn't really know what it is.
Right.
And so he is like, "Oh, it's gonna work itself out. Like, don't worry." And again, her character's great because she is very supportive. Even though she's pretty confident her husband is killing these people.
Yeah.
She's like,
she finds the fake gun. She found the body.
Yeah.
That she didn't.
And after all that, she's like, good luck. And
because she kind of wants her old life back.
Yeah. And the conclusion of the movie is he gets that job. Like
he gets a soulless, empty job.
Yeah, it's no longer a factory filled with men, which is, we should point out, that's how the movie starts. Is like he's talking to a bunch of workers under him, and he's like, and I'm going to tell them this, and we're going to get more money and more rights for you guys. We're going to
get a union going.
And then as soon as like the American owners of the factory like come and go, they don't even pay him any mind.
It's like,
And so
deal
like
with this.
in the beginning of the movie, he's willing to put his own job on the line for his guys, and his job at the end is a factory that is completely automated.
He's like just turning the lights on and off essentially.
Yeah, like
and
like there's robots driving around him.
He's just like up, up, and he screams in victory as soon as he gets in.
He's the happiest he's ever been
because he got it. You win.
Capitalism.
Good job.
Capitalism.
You are on top of the crap heap.
Yeah,
doing this pointless nothing job. Good job.
They pretty much tell him is like, yeah, all you gotta do is like come in and press on.
Yeah,
and it kind of runs
press on. Make sure the lights go off and on.
Yeah,
that's his job. It's nothing.
Yeah,
and he has the stick
to hit the wood,
hit the big, the big paper roll. He still does it, even though
they told him you don't have to do that.
Not even that. The machine's doing the same thing better right behind him, and he's just like,
Which again, another similarity I found to Parasite is the end of the movie where they're flipping that switch in the basement that turns the light onto the stairs. It was like, that's kind of your role now.
Good job.
Yeah,
you did it. You succeeded on climbing to the top.
You have usefulness now.
You're told you have usefulness now.
Yeah, so you
have no usefulness.
Yeah,
you're told that you do.
Yeah, and the movie ends with him at home, and everything's back to the way it was. They got the dogs back. The daughter is playing the cello in front of the dogs.
Mm-hmm. And she created her own musical note system.
Oh yeah,
what is up with that?
When I first saw it, like, because throughout the movie you kind of see her like watching TV, kind of going through the motions, and then you see her coloring, and I was like, is that a seating chart for a wedding? What is that? I know it's her creating her own symphony and her own musical chart, like you said,
like, yeah, and she's complete genius,
and she's performing in front of the dogs, and she is
the greatest cellist
prodigy
maybe in the world right now. And maybe that's a mess. Maybe that's a subtext of something that I'm too dumb to figure out. Like maybe there's human something and there's a point to all the suffering. Maybe. All right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. So this got us thinking about.
Well, hold on. No. We got to rate it first.
Oh, we have to rate it. Let's
twist it up.
Let's twist it up.
All right. 1 through 10. Masterpiece, amazing, great, good, okay, twister. All right, I guess. Bad, awful. Wish I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Hold on. What are you giving this bad boy? 6, 7. 6, 7.
I don't want to be cynical.
Rate it how you feel.
All right, it's
maybe we revisit this.
It's 6? A 6 because it's enough. It's not. I was gonna be like it's a 4. It's all right, I guess. No, it's good. It's good. It's okay.
Yeah, I give this an 8.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm more like the stuff that kind of caught you off guard. I'm a little bit more familiar with the Korean like dramas and that kind of stuff. So like
the whole dance thing.
Yeah.
Like why is this here?
Yeah. But
just to establish some kind of a thing that is gone in the next scene.
Yeah.
She's not mad at him anymore in like the next
they get over
scene.
It pretty quick.
Like it's like okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that,
We don't have to. It's completely
but
a non-issue.
But I mean like for her being so supportive and like by his side no matter what. And then there is literally a scene where she thinks he's drunk and it's after that dance recital thing.
Yeah.
And he accuses her straight up of having an affair. And he literally puts his hand down her pants to like, I got to see for myself,
Yeah.
If she had sex with this other dude.
Weird.
And almost any other situation, I'm done with you.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And like, there's a couple of scenes that's like, it doesn't need to be here.
But yeah, like, I am kind of a fan, not always, of the movies that kind of make you cringe, wince, have that high anxiety. I normally hate those. Mm-hmm. But here I think it hits a humorous point enough that I can like power through. Like
that's true.
The first guy, the first, like that there's so much like, oh, what are you doing?
You can't be like a guy that's been sitting for 3 months in a chair and a woman who's not exactly athletically gifted, you can't beat them to the gun that's 2 feet from you.
Yeah. You couldn't been like, oh, you won a free box of Everclear and just let nature take its course.
You couldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
Other than what you did.
But the funny
this
moments.
Whole plan is so convoluted.
It is. But the funny moments that come out of that, to me, kind of won me over.
Yeah.
And I do think it is kind of, it is a disgrace this wasn't nominated for something.
Right.
Like even original screenplay. Like this is good.
Right. Yeah. Just something.
Justice for Park
The-
Chan-wook.
Like I said, the wife should have been probably nominated. What's her name? So Yejin?
Yeah.
Son Yejin?
Son Yejin.
Okay.
She's great.
She was excellent in that. And of course, Lee Byung-hun.
Yeah. Who he is a very prominent. He's been in a lot.
I've seen him in stuff.
He's been in Western stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I've seen him in, but he's been in stuff.
But yeah, it was really good. So this got us thinking, like Parasite, this specifically, a lot of anti-capitalism, a lot of beaten by the machine.
Yeah.
And like the best that you can hope for is contributing to that machine that has beaten you to a pulp.
Right.
Yeah, we're just going to name people that we would want with us in...
Oh, we want with us? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you want to fight these guys?
No, I was just saying guys that were destroyed by the system.
I said guys you would want on your team during like the class war.
Oh, well, I guess there is still a guy from Brazil I
Yeah,
want in there. Robert De Niro's character from Brazil.
Okay.
He's a plumber, but to get anything done in the world of Brazil is you need 15 different forms in triplicate, and all of them contradict each other, so nothing ever gets done because the bureaucracy is so terrifyingly incompetent.
Yeah.
And a superhero in that world is a guy that cuts through that red tape and immediately comes and helps you, just be out of goodwill, because goodwill doesn't exist in this world anymore.
Makes sense.
And so that's what Robert De Niro's character, he has very low screen time, but he literally zips lines in because his water doesn't work very well. The main character's water. So he calls 2 plumbers to come over and be like, did you sign this form? No. Well, there's nothing we can do. We can put something on it and it breaks.
Temporary.
It breaks in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Robert De Niro's character comes in. He's like, how you doing? And he's just like, he's got all these tubes going everywhere. He's like, he just like clips it together. He's just like, all right, don't tell anybody I was here. And then the spotlight comes in. He's just like, oh, I gotta go. And then he zip lines out. Right. And he's a plumber.
Yeah.
In this world, that's what they call him. But yeah, definitely that guy.
Right.
To save you from bureaucratic incompetence.
That would help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Mine's a little more anarchistic.
Oh, okay.
Arthur Fleck from Joker. A man that fell through the cracks.
You want him on your side?
Yes. He's the guy. He's the guy that keeps the attention over there while the real stuff's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Not over there with Arthur Fleck and his mob of Joker fans, right? A man suffering from mental illness.
In a society
that was turned away, abandoned by social services, right? Mocked by society and physically assaulted. And then in self-defense goes after some stockbroker bros that wanted to kill him, right? A man that was literally beaten by the system. He's on my side, for sure. Against the bourgeoisie? Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, next one.
You pick the Joker?
Yes. The Joker is a sympathetic character in that movie. Okay. Also, another Robert De Niro line.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beaten down by the system, huh? I was gonna say the guy from 1984, but he kind of gets destroyed by it.
No,
he kind of just embraces it.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, you kind of want him.
Yeah,
yeah, you want that guy.
Yeah,
Rorschach from The Watchmen.
Man,
you think he'd sit idly by while the Epstein files were out there?
No, he wouldn't.
He'd make that a to-do list.
No. That's true. Yeah. Rorschach, he'd be like,
You think you just let that slide and be like, oh, but Iran and Venezuela.
You're locked in here with me. That's true.
Yeah.
He'd totally be on the
He would be
boots on the ground.
He would be going off on Epstein Island. Are you kidding me?
Good evening, Ghislaine. Call all you want, Ghislaine. They can't hear you.
All right, this one's probably another.
You really think he killed himself? It was me.
Use your eyes.
What do you see when you look at me?
Ivanka? Yeah. Tyler Durden.
Bro, okay.
Yeah. They're painted as villains. Why? Why are they painted as villains?
Because he's a villain.
Because the people paying for everything, they want you to see them as villains.
Who are you?
I'm just saying. Maybe we need to look at things with a different angle.
Who are you? Tyler Durden?
Norma Ray Webster from Norma Ray.
Okay, what is that?
It's a Sally Field movie where she is trying. I forget where the factory is. I'm pretty sure it's in the South. It's like is it a cotton factory? Can't remember. But it's a textile factory. And she is like the first one trying to get the workers' rights. Like she wants them to get better pay. She wants to bring in a union. And the entire factory heads are against her. And she is like no business. Like she is taking names. She's great.
Well, in that vein, here's a controversial one. You had a couple of Jimmy Hoffa.
That's too far.
What? What? No.
Jimmy Hoffa?
Jimmy Hoffa, dude.
Are we talking Irishman Jimmy Hoffa?
I'm talking about, especially around here in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa is considered a hero.
Yeah.
Very much around here because kind of is. Like he organized.
UAW would not be nearly as powerful as they are even today, even though it's kind of slipped a bit.
Sure.
Would not have nearly the weight for workers.
And you know what? I'm with him. Like he did a lot of good for people around here because it was bad for a while.
Yeah.
I have a great grandpa who got his head caved in by a union breaker because he was just trying to make enough money to, support his family. And that's not an uncommon story around here. Yeah. Everybody's got a relative that went to war with these union breaker assholes at one point.
And how quick they forget.
Yeah, and then Jimmy Hoffa came along, got the mob on their side, I know, but you make deals with who you can. And
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Jimmy he fought for the people, okay? Didn't deserve what he got.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, he was just a kid.
Jesus Christ.
He was just a kid.
A lot of money in that.
No, Jimmy Hoffa definitely plays.
No, he was literally fearless, and I don't know how much of it he actually pocketed. There's so much misinformation about it. I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
I'm sure he pocketed quite a bit of the union dues. I don't know for sure.
But it's not like he left the guys hanging.
But it was like
their lives before and after Jimmy Hoffa were much better.
Oh my God. Yeah. This night and day. Like you can retire nearly a millionaire now from
you can support an entire family with one guy
generational wealth.
Yeah.
That you create with that because of what Jimmy Hoffa did for people around here, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jimmy Hoffa. Who I guess isn't a movie character, but it's real.
We can go Al Pacino from Irishman. That was Jimmy Hoffa in that movie.
Well, also Hoffa from Hoffa.
That's true.
The Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Which was good. I also have another real life person, but it was a movie. Aaron Brockovich.
I almost had that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Just relentless in her pursuit of truth. Absolutely relentless.
So many lawsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. A really good one.
Yeah.
John Archibald from John Q.
I never seen John Q.
It's the premise.
No.
Denzel Washington. Mm-hmm. His son has a degenerative heart condition, but they don't have health insurance. And so they take the son to the hospital. They're like, this son's going to die. And he's like, I can't afford a transplant, all this stuff. And so he takes pretty much the hospital hostage with a gun. And he's like, and he demands that they operate on his son.
But he kind of doesn't want to hurt people.
Doesn't want to.
Right.
He just wants his son taken care of. A man beaten down by the healthcare system, which that movie was made in like 2002.
Yeah.
Or actually maybe even
Only
the 90s.
gotten worse.
Yeah. I mean, like it's only exponentially gotten worse. But yeah, he absolutely would be like, United Healthcare CEO who? Yeah. Wouldn't care.
Yeah, I'd have to check that out. Denzel's got a bunch there. He did in like the 90s, early 2000s. He just cranked them out. There were a lot of really good ones.
Yeah, there was a really good episode of Big Picture where they right a bunch of wrongs of like previous Oscar winners. And they went back in time and they're like, well, if you give him this award here, you don't have to give this actor this award there because they would have gotten it for a more deserving movie years later. And for that one, Denzel, they were like, you don't give him it for Training Day. You give it to him for Malcolm X before. And then it creates a chain reaction of, oh, these are much better deserving movies they got awards for.
Yeah.
Sensei, from one battle after another.
Yeah.
Immigration? You thought like
I'll always remember how calm he was while everything was just being destroyed around him.
Yeah.
Like that amount of calm is something I don't think I'll ever be able to achieve.
Peace, Bob. Peace.
Like people, they're coming to a indefatigable, innumerable enemy is coming to take everyone that you're helping, and he's just like, it's okay, we got time, a few small beers, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be able to feel like that.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Like literally like the world is about to drop the hammer on you.
Yeah.
And he's like he has like the wherewithal of like everything going on to like look at his nephew and be like, hey, get off your phone. And just be like peaceful and zen throughout the whole thing.
And not really use violence to fight.
Yeah. It's just like
he can.
What does outsmart him?
He's a martial arts instructor, but the gun he gives him is this old rusted ass hunting rifle.
Yeah.
And it's like all he's got. And that's a really good choice.
That's what I'd pick. And I seriously thought you were gonna go for Magneto on there. What, you said Holocaust survivor?
Let's put Magneto on that list. Well, as I said, I misunderstood the prompt.
When you said so who are you gonna pick for Holocaust survivor? Was it the pianist?
It was Adrian Brody. I forgot his name. Spielman.
Spielman.
Yeah, I was gonna pick Spielman.
What a great performance.
Yeah, I thought you meant top 10 guys who were crushed by the system. That's what I thought you meant.
You would have won.
I would have won. I know I would have won. All I watch is depressing movies. I was going to say everyone from Requiem for a Dream.
Everyone from
Children of Men.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Literally the original 1930s All Quiet on the Western Front where everyone dies. Yeah, all those guys.
Yeah.
I was thinking all those war movies, all this, the Casualty of War. You ever see that with Michael J. Fox?
No, I haven't.
Where he's witness to his squad assaulting a Vietnamese, violently assaulting a Vietnamese woman. And he goes back, he like survives all that, and he goes goes to college when he gets back, and he sees a Vietnamese woman talking to him.
Okay.
Talking to me like, hi, how you doing? He just breaks down.
Goes back, yeah.
Just breaks, and that's the end of the movie.
When you said goes back, I was like, goes back in time?
Yeah, man. That was his whole shtick through all of his movies, dude.
He kept that franchise going. What's the one?
Marty, we have to go back. Marty, we have to go back to the Vietnam War to stop you from being in casualties of war.
Marty, they're taking Ho Chi Minh City.
It's a 10 offensive, Marty. It's a 10 offensive.
What was the one war movie you were telling me about that was like super graphic, and it was like from the 70s, I want to say. You were telling me about one. Is this a clue?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know.
There was one that you were telling me about, and you were like, it's like the hardest thing to get through. I think it may have been World War II. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We're going to end on a movie we don't remember. I don't tell you any other details about it.
I'm sure it's an easy look up.
We should have cut the episode before that. Now we have to figure it out.
Okay.
My hair looks awful. I just realized that. I got a 5 head today.
Come and see.
Oh, yeah, that's from the 80s. It's a Soviet.
80s?
It's a Soviet. Yeah, yes, I would have put my guy in that the child soldier from Come and See and people who were crushed by the system.
85.
Yeah.
What a poster. Jeez.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sure that's a new
bro.
reimagined poster. Is that the original?
No, the original is somehow even more haunting. The imagery from this movie is beyond anything you've seen.
Yeah.
Horrific. But yeah, the top 5 guys crushed by the system, we're 2 of them. Oh.
All right. We'll catch you guys the next time. Go watch No Other Choice.
Yeah, we'll watch happier stuff next time.
Yeah. Next episode, depending on when we record, we'll talk about Oscars maybe. If it's happening.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Get out of here.
Get off my back.
Go away.
Bye.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, wow.